Good morning. My name is Ivan Claude, and I'm a green economist. Some would say I'm a green activist, but I will prefer to stick to the green economist name because, in my vision, it's about finding solution, and that's where I'm standing here. So today, I would like to talk to you about the GAEA21 initiative. I Me and a few colleagues, we started this um, organization 17 years ago. It's a sustainability research center. And basically, the idea of searching for sustainability is about trying to come to terms with a big issue that we're facing today as a species and as a planet, which is climate change. Um, Gaia stands for Mother Earth, and it's obviously about the preservation of resources and preservation and making sure that there's a continuity of life on this planet. I'm talking about plants, I'm talking about animals, I'm talking about humans, because Gaia 21 is also, and very importantly, it's about humans. So it's about human, it's for humans, and it's with humans. 21 stands for Agenda 21. When we started this, it was about uh, trying to stick to this vision of that in 21st century. We come to terms with having a better way of dealing with how we produce, we eat, we consume, and how we affect our climate and how we're gonna um, impact our environment. So I will not surprise you by telling you that we're not really doing that well. I'm going to give you context. The context here is we have, for the most part of the last 50 or 60 years, you have scientists all over the world from every kind of type of fields. They are pushing the red button saying, we're in trouble, we need to do something. And those scientists, they all find themselves in one um, name that you probably know, which is IPCC, and they make a report every year about the situation of the planet. So the latest IPCC report is saying basically two things. The first is that there is an improvement in policy, in measures, and initiatives done by government and people all over the world, and there's a growing consciousness of people of what's going on, more awareness, that's for sure. But what the IPCC report is also saying is that in the last Paris talk in 2021, I think the pledge was to try to limit the emissions to 1.5 degrees. So that was a threshold that was supposed to be a doable, reachable, if all parties involved were to do everything that was supposed to be done. So now we are at the end of COP27, and it seems that the 1.5 objective, which was not enough, is not going to be reachable. So now we're talking about 2.5, 2.8, sorry, uh, degrees objective. This is, I'm not sure people understand what that means. This is not just numbers. That means there's a difference in terms of what's going to happen to the planet, in terms of living conditions, in terms of climate, in terms of heat, in terms of everything that we as a species and all the other species on this planet are going to be um, dealing with. This is something that is so important. So if you take a perspective here, COP27, what does it mean? We're here, and it's been 27 years, 3 decades of governments meeting up, making promises, um, pledges, committing officially to doing things to change this. This is 27 years. And what do we have for it? We have a continuous growth of emissions. And not only are we not making this better, it's just getting worse year after year. That means no matter what is being said to you, what is being done, no matter how many measures or other things that are being put together, it is not working. And no matter what they say they do, it's either too little, either too late, or it's greenwashing. This is where we stand as a context, as a species. So what we need to understand here is that things are changing, and the the idea here is to try to understand. That's why I'm making this video, that we as a species, if you don't realize that it's time for action, not thinking of action, you're not going to go anywhere. The final analysis of this COP27 is saying that just making like providing a huge document that basically saying that they are going to thinking how to do things they think they're going to do. So basically, it's about thinking to do something and not doing some things. And this is a situation where we have about 4 to 5 years before we cannot change things, because before things become irreversible. So if we keep the course, if we don't go back and try to make something different here, this is not going to happen. So this context is where we stand now. So I will make more videos. So this for the first of 3 or 4 videos I'm going to make about this GAEA initiative. So this one is about the context. Thank you.